Alright, so this is just what has happened to me over the last couple of days. So, like everybody else, Jay-Z, put out an album, so, I flocked to listen to everything that I could. The first thing that stood out was the story of O.J. So, yeah, give it a listen. Big mistake. Big mistake. Now, the song and the video is really good, but this is the problem, right? I like listening to Young Thug, to Dexter, Migos. It's when you just basically get to give your brain a rest. You just don't think about anything. You just, basically you get a musical high. I haven't been able to get that musical high ever since listening to this shit. It's too conscious. It sounds crazy, but it's not fun being woke, and I think that's why so many people choose to stay in the dark. Like, you don't want to be smart. You don't want to be thinking about all of these, causes of, black oppression and what we're doing to help keep us, keep ourselves oppressed. So I was trying to look at a Dexter video just now, seeing him sitting on a chair in his yard with a stripper, and he's, throwing out hundreds. And the only thing that could come to my mind was when Jay-Z said, I see you putting money to your ears on the gram, but there's a disconnect because we don't call that money around here. And I thought about it to myself, like, even if he had, say, $10,000 and he's throwing it around and stuff like that, that really ain't money. Like, that ain't money. That's the car money, That's not something that your kids can use to go to college. That's not something that, your family can use to build on. That's not money. Why are you showing off with that? And why are we as black people accepting the change that we're getting and being so happy with it? That we're going off to strip clubs, or, we're buying bottles at the bar, whatever. That ain't money, Do you got $1 million? No. Then why are you spending like crazy? Why are you throwing money in the air? You don't know, because what? Popular culture tells you to throw money in the air. So you're going to throw some money in the air. That's what you're going to do. You're going to feel nice while you're throwing the money in the air, but then tomorrow you still have to go to work, If you could retire and never have to work a day again in your life, then yeah, you go ahead, throw money in the air, But until you get to that level, all you're doing is just coonery. Straight up coonery. Why are you partying so much? What do you got to celebrate? You should be on the grind. You should be hustling. You should be making more money. You want to know what makes the other races different? They believe in generational wealth, When you die, you leave your child a house, properties, investments. How many of you black people have gotten those investments and whatnot? I'm not talking about royal black people who've got, royal lineages from Africa and whatnot. I'm just talking about, the average Joe. What have you inherited? And what will you leave to your kids? What will your kids inherit? If your kid's gonna inherit Jordans, nah, bruh. Big mistake. If your kid's gonna, inherit a business, your kid's gonna inherit some bonds, nice stock portfolios. You got some money in the bank. Yeah. Don't waste your life living a lie, Do more.